For Africa to experience peace, there need to be alliance within the countries. There need to be alliance within the continent. Each country needs to be an ally to their neighbors. I'll give you an example. Congo and Rwanda. There's been conflict even before I was born, before my mother was born, before my grandmother was born. The conflict in Goma between Congo and Rwanda has been endless. There's enough bloodshed has been spilled, and personally, to me, no plot of land is worth human life. But for the continent of Africa to experience peace, we need to create allies within ourselves. Congo and Rwanda need to be allied. Why? Because for national security reasons. I'll give you an example. Imagine, I'll say Congo or Rwanda, they are in peaceful time, but there is conflict. There will be an outside force that can be that the government of either Congo or Rwanda can say you are welcome to come in our country so we can infiltrate Congo or Rwanda. So creating an alliance, creating a trade relationship within our neighboring country in Africa, we can aspire, we can dream of peace and prosperity. The continent is rich in resources. The continent can live off. People don't understand. The continent of Africa is the reason why technology in China or Europe or America is advancing. Every material they need to build technology, they get the resources in the continent of Africa. The majority of them, even vehicles, tires, cars, tires, they get the resources in the continent. So imagine if every country in the continent of Africa became allies, they have that trade relationship and also security for one another. The continent will prosper. This is why sometimes when people, even when people are talking about, oh my God, Congolese people don't like Rwandese, that's not a future that I want. I understand there has been bloodshed on both sides. I understand that. But at the same time, we have to stop thinking about the past. We have to start thinking about the future of the continent, the future of both countries, of the every single person, individual living in those regions. The bloodshed will not benefit anyone. The only people that are benefiting is the people that are coming in, taking our resources and sending it someplace else. The continent has suffered enough. It's about time we start looking toward the future and stop looking to the past. I understand what happened in the past. What happened in the past, nobody can erase what happened in the past. But we can start thinking about a better future, a future for your kids, my kids, and our kids' kids. That's what we need to start thinking about. We are looking at Burkina Faso right now. We are applauding what they are doing because Burkina Faso, Niger, they are building that relationship between one another because they are neighboring countries. We need those relationships so we can trade within one another. European Union, the only reason why there's a European Union is because they can trade within one another and also they can take advantage of African countries, African leaders. If we can unite, if the continent of Africa can unite, we can be stronger as a continent, as a countries, and our people can benefit from our natural resources, our God-given resources in the continent. We need to stop the tribalism. Oh, my country is better than yours. My country is this. My country is this. People, we have people suffering. The politicians are getting fatter. Their children don't even live in the country, they live abroad. We don't have hospitals. But somehow we want to fight over a piece of land, when we can share the resources, we can trade and benefit one another. That's the future that I always want for the continent of Africa. People may say, oh, you serve in the United States. Yes, I serve in the US, I serve in the military in the US, but Africa is still my birthplace. I was born in the Congo, raised in Nigeria, lived in Cameroon, lived in Benin. That's still my homeland. We have to be striving to move forward to improve our medicine, our technology. We have the resources, but somehow our resources are going to other people instead of benefiting us. Instead of even trading you some kind of receiving some kind of technology, we trade our resources for free, for a piece of change, and they are laughing at us. If we can unite, if we can bring the whole continent together, together we are stronger because we can protect one another. We can be security. I can watch your six, you can watch my six. If you don't understand, that means I can watch your back, you can watch my back. And together we can move forward safely. That's the future I always dream about the continent of Africa. That's what I want to see. A future where our kids and your kids that can enjoy and say and live and actually. I lived in Nigeria. Up NEPA is a thing that shouldn't even be a thing. There should be electricity 24 hours of the day, but somehow even electricity, such a thing such as electricity, it seems as something like, oh my God, like Jesus Christ, electricity in Nigeria, even in the Congo, sometimes people goes days or even a week without electricity. Why? We have resources, we have material that we can sustain the whole continent in the country. Oil, gas, whatever we need to trade with other countries, other continents, so that can benefit us. We have everything, but because we are in conflict with one another, that's why we're still struggling. And then you have outside forces taking advantage of those conflicts. I want a better continent. I want a better Africa. I want Africa to succeed. I'm always gonna want Africa to succeed, no matter what. And this is why I always want to see what is Ibrahim Traore is doing. Give me joy that he can be a linchpin that can inspire the continent and the politicians that are taking advantage and getting fatter and feeding their family while people, the population is suffering. It's about time we need to stand up to those people. 99 days for the thief, 1 day is for the owner. And 1 day, my friend, as I said today, the continent of Africa will be free from the corrupt politicians and the corrupt Western civilizations, the so-called themselves European Union or NATO. This is not me hoping. This is something that will happen. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday that will happen. Thank you. And that's what I wanted to say. And have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe to my video. Thank you. Stay blessed. We out.